It is early here at the Roop Troop house. The kids have not gotten up yet. This is kind of when I do my morning routine. I have my coffee, I read, I pray, I write in my journal, all those kinds of things, and get our day started, get my mind focused for the day's activities. And I just want to take a couple minutes and check in with you guys and share our little secret with you. That's right, there it is. Number 6. When you see this, it will be a few weeks down the road, but we wanted to start keeping a record of our journey, of the things that happen, the things that we think, because in a few weeks we won't be able to remember all of those things. So we're really excited right now. It's, I always think, fun to have a little secret between Ben and I that nobody else knows about. Especially when it's a good secret. So we look forward to sharing that with the kids and sharing it with you. I hope you enjoy taking this journey along with us. Stay tuned. So today is our 1 week update since we got our positive test. For those of you that don't know, because you haven't watched our other family vlogs, we take our boys to karate 3 times a week, and we live pretty close by, so we like to walk, and we cut through the cemetery. So I know some people would think that's like really scary or whatever, that kind of thing freaks them out, but it's actually a great place to learn a lot about history. Old gravestones are fascinating, and this happens to be a very old graveyard. We have like special markers for soldiers from the Civil War. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation, but if you wonder why it looks like I'm in a graveyard, because I am. And we like to walk and get exercise, but since I was by myself, and that doesn't happen often, and now would be a good time to kind of update you, because we haven't told the kids yet, obviously. We're still keeping it a secret for a little bit, but right now we think we're like 5.5 weeks, so we're at that. It's our secret stage, and we like it that way. And as far as how I'm feeling overall, I feel great. I have weird dreams at night. That's my like major symptom right now, is weird dreams. Very, very real dreams, like very real dreams. And the other thing that happens early on with me is it affects, sometimes pregnancy affects the curl of my hair, and sometimes it does not. So it seemed like for about a week, all the curl just up and fell out of my hair. No matter what I put in it, it just looked a mess. So I didn't really think about it at the time, but I think that was actually my very first symptom of pregnancy, was my curls were very confused. They're starting to get back in shape a little bit, but it is definitely not looking the way that it normally does. Trying to decide when we want to tell the kids, because that will be very exciting. We definitely plan to record their reactions. Hopefully they'll be good ones. When we told them that Jack was going to be a boy, a couple of them cried because they wanted a girl. It was not the photogenic moment we were hoping for. So hopefully they'll do better this time. So it is time for our weekly update. My daughter has a friend over, so they are busy upstairs doing girl stuff. And my boys are busy playing, except for Jack, who is down here cleaning up his cars because he wants to watch something on TV. So I thought now would be a good time to kind of give an update. So far it is still a secret, and we have not told anybody. My nausea has definitely kicked in the last few days. It has gone from just kind of like here and there, feeling a little queasy, to pretty much all day. I feel kind of yucky. It's funny how you forget that feeling, and then as soon as it comes back, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I do have some of those anti-nausea hard candies and these little, it can be like for flying and that kind of thing, acupressure. So I do think it definitely helps because without it, I don't know what I would do. The hardest thing is like somebody here is always eating. So there's always the smell of food or conversations about food. And I really do pretty good as long as I don't have to think about it or smell it, but I constantly have to do both. So that has definitely made it more challenging. Plus I'm trying to act normal and not let on that I don't feel good or that the smell of what they're eating is just really not sitting well with me because we don't want them to know yet. So we'll see how I continue to do. I'm a little more tired, just all the normal early stuff that I usually feel. And of course it's number 6, so I feel like it is making its presence known on the outside as well. My pants are already getting tighter, so that should be interesting for the rest of the time. So I'm going to go before the timer for dinner rings, but I'll check in with you again next week. Well, today was a very exciting day. I'm actually driving home from our first doctor's appointment where we got to see our little baby number 6, who is in just the right spot and measuring just the right size, 9 weeks and 2 days. So this baby is right on track for where it should be. That gives us a due date of October the 9th. So we got out of the month of November. Our last 2 were born in November, so this one's a little bit earlier, so that's kind of exciting. But everything was great. My blood pressure was good. The baby's heart rate is good. Everything looks just like it's supposed to, which means we can finally tell the kids. I just don't like to tell anybody really until we have seen the baby and we know for sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Although there are no guarantees, it just gives me a little more peace of mind. So it was very exciting. Had to answer a lot of questions, had to fill out a lot of forms, and I'm really exhausted and hungry. But I'm glad that we're finally going to get to tell them because all of my clothes are getting too tight. I pulled out a few things that I had left over that were a little bit bigger on me. So I've kind of been able to push it to the very limit. As far as how am I feeling, I am still struggling with feeling super nauseous. Although I'm not really one that throws up a whole lot. Which I'm grateful for, but I have felt really nauseous, and it seems to be like it hits me at one part of the day or the other. If I'm super nauseous in the morning, I tend to have a better evening. If I get up and I feel good in the morning, it tends to hit me later in the day, usually like from 4 on until bedtime. So at least I do get like some break where I don't feel super sick all the time. Yesterday we went to do our Sam's shopping and having to look at all that food and think about food, it was just more than I could stand. So no coffee right now, so I think I feel more tired than normal from that, but the baby tiredness usually kicks in later for me, about 16 weeks or so. With baby number 6, you do develop a baby bump. I know a lot of other women, if you're watching this and it's maybe your first or second baby, you're like, well, I'm 12 weeks and I don't have a bump yet. Or I just now got a bump. When it's baby number 6, you get a bump at like 7 weeks. Or, you know, like your pants are getting tight. But yes, by 10 weeks, anybody who sees me will assume that I am pregnant. It's very hard to hide. I've had to be very creative with big sweatshirts and some puffy vests. And I think some people probably already know that I'm pregnant anyways. So over on this side, these are the things that I got from Old Navy. You will see these are just the standard maternity shirts. They have the side ruching on them. I got a few different colors. I got all short sleeves. They're one thing to keep in mind, kind of thin. I always typically wear a tank top under them. These transition through all seasons because I just throw on a sweater when it's cool. I got 3 different pairs of leggings and capri leggings. The leggings I'm wearing today also happen to be from Old Navy. Tank tops, a pair of shorts. Tank tops are essential to me during pregnancy. Over here, these things came from Target. A sweater, don't mind our Lego creations over there. A pair of shorts, a pair of jean capris or denim capris, and a pair of denim pants. Again, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't have to have like super nice things. I'll wear a lot of non-maternity clothes, tank tops, shirts, and that is my maternity wardrobe. It is very cost-effective if you want it to be. And I'll try to link all that information below. And you'll see me wearing these over the next few months. Now, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm not a professional woman, so I don't have to have like a super large wardrobe. I don't have to have professional attire. A lot of the dresses that I actually own anyways are like A-line dresses, and you can wear them through almost your entire pregnancy anyways. Okay, so today is our 10-week update. Tomorrow morning I will technically be 10 weeks. We had our first doctor's appointment this last week, and we got to see the little baby. There's the little baby. It looks like a perfectly healthy blob to the trained eye. You know, it doesn't really look much like a baby yet, but they say it's perfect right now, measuring exactly where it was supposed to measure. We did tell the kids this week, which was very exciting. Be sure to click that video to see how we chose to tell them about this baby and what their reactions were. I especially love hearing what the little ones have to say about a new baby and the questions that they ask. So be sure to check that out. So right now, my nausea has gotten a lot better, and I did something different this pregnancy that I've never done before, which is taking Unisom and B6 at night. My last pregnancy, I did add B6 to my prenatal vitamin, and it did not help at all with nausea. I was a little like hesitant about the Unisom thing because I'd heard about it last time, but I don't know, I was nervous because like that's a sleep aid, and I was like, I don't know, is that really safe? And when I went to my doctor's appointment, they were like, yes, people have a lot of success with it. It is perfectly safe for you and the baby. You should try it. And it is a game changer. So I encourage you, if you have struggled with that, I mean, in all my other pregnancies, I had morning sickness and nausea and like felt bad for the majority of the day. It really is a game changer. Like, it's very mild nausea that pops up here and there. Nothing like I was feeling. So if you have other kids and you have to smell food while you're pregnant, I highly recommend trying that.